Wait for them to stop being loud. Hey, what's up you guys? So today I wanted to come through and pretty much tell you about my chemo number 9, as well as the fetal Doppler I use and my new lighting. Good lighting. So pretty much my chemo number 9 was the same as usual. When I go in there, they pretty much insert the thing into my port, check my weight. I weigh 183 right now, and I'm not ashamed to say that because when I first started I only weighed like 143 or something like that. So I gained a whole 40 pounds in this pregnancy, and to be honest, I think it's going to keep going up. I don't really mind gaining the weight. It's more of where am I going to do the work to get it off, which I am. So I'm perfectly fine with it. It actually started at 9 o'clock this time instead of at 8 o'clock how it usually start. I had the nurse that I actually started off with this time, and I guess she had one on vacation or something like that. But like I told you in the previous things, it's kind of weird when you start off with somebody but then they end up changing it up, and so you actually feel kind of awkward kind of trying to get to know somebody new. It's kind of like when it comes to chemo, when they're doing your chemo, it's kind of like dating. It's like, hey, my name is so-and-so, nice to meet you, blase blase. And then when you come back and there's a new person, now you got to reintroduce yourself. Hey, my name is so-and-so, this is my story, nice to meet you, blase blase. And so it was really weird with the new person, but I actually had gotten to know her, and then I ended up with my same person back again. So it was kind of awkward with her coming back. So it's like when you be with somebody, you break up, and then you be with them again. It's kind of awkward the second time around, just saying. But the chemo went pretty alright, meaning like there was nothing, no really bad side effects to it. So like being there, to be honest, the further along I get in my pregnancy, the more and more emotional I get. So the time before last, well no, last time, which was chemo number 8, the one I'm talking about right now is chemo number 9. So the chemo number 8, I actually got emotional. And I don't mean emotional like, oh, woe is me, but it was more emotional like, first off, I'm pregnant. Secondly, I'm worried about the baby more because it's later on, and her being in here, what was I think I was 32 weeks pregnant then. I'm about to be 34 this week. So it was kind of like me feeling like bad that she has to go through this, and she shouldn't have to go through this. She shouldn't have to have chemo. I don't even know necessarily if it affects her like that, but she shouldn't have to deal with this. And so it made me emotional that time. But this time I actually teared up. My husband was like, okay, so how are you feeling? And I was like, you know, I'm just emotional. It's like I said, the further along you get in pregnancy, the more you want to cry about things, just different things like that. So I was more emotional. I actually dropped some tears about it, and it was just like, you know, missing my daughter, having this daughter, worried about her, just the stuff like that, having cancer, worried about that, just different things like that. Like, it's a very emotional time. So I actually had to like, so you know, like, you know, the lump in your throat, you got to swallow the lump in your throat. I had to swallow the lump in my throat and just kind of be like, you know, this is what you got to do. This is the only thing that's going to let you be here for your kids in the future, so you might as well go ahead and do it now and get it out the way, and just be like, all right, you understand that it's chalked up to pregnancy emotions, but at the same time, it's just like, it's a bunch of emotions. So the closer that I get to her actually coming, the more and more nervous I get when I go to chemo. Like I said, I'm more worried about her than anything. I'm not necessarily worried about me or anything that's going on with me. I'm more worried about how the chemo is affecting her. And this time, it actually made me very tired. Like the chemo, it made me very, very tired. So the day of chemo, like I told you guys, I actually go for a walk. So we actually had to find something to wear to the baby shower. So what happened was we went to the outlets that's out here, and we walked around there. We was there for like 3 hours, and I was just walking. I was uncomfortable, but I knew the day after it'd make it better. Meaning like the day after me having to do chemo, it feels better when I go for a walk. My muscles are more relaxed. I'm not aching as much. My back isn't hurting as much. And of course I had to pee a lot, and the poops hurt. I'm not gonna lie, poops hurt. I've been feeling like when I'm trying to push out a poop, she about to come out. Thank goodness she don't just fall out. But walking around the outlet, it actually made me feel better the second day. So the second day was good, but the third day I was actually exhausted. Like today, I'm exhausted. It took me forever to set these lights up because I'm so tired. And I tell my husband every morning, I wake up and I say, I don't know, I'm so tired. And he says, well, you are 8 months pregnant and you also have chemo. So I'm like, okay, I have to realize pretty much what is actually going on with me, because you know, as a person that's kind of like, okay, I gotta do this regardless, I gotta do this regardless, not really necessarily paying attention to the fact that, you know, I'm human sometimes. I actually have to say, okay, well, you are human, you 8 months pregnant, you going through chemo, you about to move, so you have to really deal with the fact that you're gonna be tired. And sometimes you gotta sit and you gotta chill and you can't do as much as you want to, but you gotta chalk that up to life. To be honest, you really gotta chalk that up to life. So for the past 2 days, I've been like really tired, like I said, and so I would like wake up. I have been having indigestion bad at night, during the day, so I've been having bad indigestion. I told him she better not come out bald headed, cause the indigestion ain't no joke. So I wake up in the middle of the night trying to sit up because of the indigestion. I wake up to pee, so I'll probably get like 15-20 minutes here and there to doze off and go to sleep. So last night, with me dozing off and going to sleep and stuff, it made me feel really nervous because I wasn't feeling her move a lot. And it wasn't that she wasn't moving, it was the fact that I was tired, so I would doze off in the midst of her moving, so I wouldn't necessarily gauge that as her moving. So I actually went and unpacked my fetal Doppler. I didn't necessarily pack it up like in boxes, but I had put it in the diaper bag that we're going to use when we take her to the hospital. So I had to unpack that, and here it goes right here. I wanted to kind of do a quick review, or a quick, not necessarily unboxing, but a quick review on this fetal Doppler and kind of tell you guys about it. So this is the Contec C-O-N-T-E-C fetal Doppler off of eBay. It's the normal one that you see everywhere, the normal fetal Doppler, and it's called Pocket Fetal Doppler. So it comes in these 2 pieces like this, and you plug it in at the bottom. It looks like a regular thing that goes into the charger of your phone. And it actually comes with a little tube of gel. So this is the box that it comes with. It comes in this box, and it also has batteries in here and a little thing of gel, and it also comes like kind of packaged within this, like in little slots, and it has the instructions as well. Now I lost the instructions, got rid of those a long time ago, but with the instructions, it's pretty much you put these 2 together. So you pretty much put these 2 together, like plug this into this, and then you put the gel on your belly as much as you want, and then you kind of go around your stomach and look for the baby heartbeat. Now I don't know exact stage in pregnancy most people hear their baby's heartbeats, but me, it was around, I think it was around 16 weeks maybe, because I know that's when I started feeling her move. So I'm not gonna necessarily, don't quote me on that. So for some people it just depends. And what I would do is I would put it right up on my belly button down the middle, and that's where I would find her heartbeat. It's pretty much the whole thing right here. It's really small, so I'm gonna turn it on for you guys. This is how it is when it comes on. It has the 3 lines, and it has different channels that you can go on. So it has 1, 2, and 3, and then it does light up. Right now it's not lit up because of the fact that it's lights everywhere, but it does light up for you so you can look at it at night. And then it has a volume right here, if you can hear it. That's as loud as it gets, and then it goes like all the way to silent. And so what I did was I actually, let me turn this off real quick. You have to hold the button in order to turn it off. So what I did was I actually ran out of the gel that comes in the pack. So what I did was I actually went to Walgreens and got this dye-free after sun gel. So you can use aloe vera gel, but this was what I wanted like soon because I wanted to use it really fast, and this costs like maybe $9. At Walmart, aloe vera gel costs maybe $5, maybe even $4. So I would do that instead. But you see how much I've used. I haven't used a whole lot of it, and it comes in a pump. So I put this on my belly, and then I search around for her heartbeat with this. Usually she moves or I hear her heartbeat. But last night, like I said, I did it because she had me a little worried when it came down to it. Now the batteries do last a long time. I haven't changed the batteries. These are the same batteries from the beginning. I don't use it too often. When I first started chemo, I would do it every time after chemo. But now that I feel her move more and more, now that she's more filled up in there, I don't necessarily have to use it all the time. So pretty much that's my review on the Contec. I don't know the name of it. So other than that quick little review on the fetal Doppler, I wanted to tell you guys about my new lighting setup and what's to come. So I told you guys that I would have more videos to come, and it was a kind of delay after the last hair video I did. So I did the last hair video, and I kind of looked at it and I was like, okay, I want better lighting. I had my little DIY lighting that I had created, but it's a little thing flying around. I had this little DIY lighting that I had created, but I really didn't like the way it looked, how it highlighted me and different things like that. So I actually went and looked. I actually went on Amazon first to find a lighting kit, and I found a lighting kit and it was $98. Too much. It was too much for my pockets. So my husband and me, we actually searched and searched and searched, and we ended up on eBay where we found another lighting kit. I do not know the name of it, and I will actually do a review on it if you guys want me to. But it's a lighting kit on eBay for $78. It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4. It comes with 4 lights, actually 5. But one of them doesn't have a stand with it, so I can actually attach that to anything. It comes with those lights and a backdrop, so that's the reason why it looks a whole lot better. And I got my DIY ring light around the actual light, so kudos to me. So you guys pretty much just let me know whether or not you like the lighting or not. I wanted the lighting to get better. My voice quality to get better as well, because I do plan on investing in a mic and different things like that. I just wanted to do it slowly. I don't want to get everything at once because we are trying to move. And then this is also used for photography. So if you guys are a photographer out there, you want a lighting kit that you can start off with, this is good. It's actually a pretty good quality. Nothing came broken, but at the same time, you know, sometimes you gotta wait a little bit. So I will wait probably a few months to do an actual review on it to see how it actually goes. But I appreciate you guys for watching and kind of keeping up with me on my chemo journey, my baby journey, just journeys in general. That's what should be the name of the channel, journeys in general, because to be honest, that's the only thing I'm doing right now is constantly moving, trying to get somewhere in life and trying to become something better than where I'm at right now. Not saying where I'm at is bad, but you know, you constantly want to grow. But I appreciate you guys for watching. Again, I do these videos for people that's out there dealing with it, as well as people that has family members that's dealing with it and kind of want to know what they're going through and how it feels to be going through being pregnant with chemo, chemo in general, just stuff like that. So I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.